ideas around dissent, disobedience, subversion, rebellion, disagreement. It's political. It's about how, through the 20th century, we've gone from this to this. But also, how you can use this to really mean this. And to illustrate this, I'm going to give you a very quick history lesson. The history of disobedience and dissent. And we start in the 50s with Fidel Castro and Che Guevara. In '59, they overthrow Cuban President Batista, dictator, a military leader, closely aligned with and supported by the United States. Castro's men arrived in Cuba from Mexico on a boat, not this boat, but a boat nonetheless. Most of the 82 men are killed by Batista's army, but around 20 survive. They multiply in the mountains, forming a guerrilla army. The mountains come under Castro's control as the United States impose an arms embargo on Cuba, and gradually the towns and plains come under Castro's grip. In '59, January, Batista scarpers, leaving Castro and Guevara to march freely into the cities, taking Santiago and Havana. They resist the Bay of Pigs invasion led by the CIA and continue a US free state in Cuba. Viva Fidel. Fast forward a year or two, a counterculture forms across the world in response to the US-led invasion of Vietnam, in which over 5 million, 5 million, think of that, 5 million Vietnamese, Laotians and Cambodians are killed. Mainly by airstrikes, napalm. One napalm bomb released from a low-flying plane can destroy an area of 2,500 square metres, 2,500 square metres, 2.5 kilometres squared. That's just one napalm, one napalm bomb. Napalm creates a localised atmosphere of at least 20% carbon monoxide, 20% carbon monoxide. Airstrikes napalm. Napalm sticks to the naked skin and leaves no chance, nil, nada, nothing, no chance of removing the skin, the burning napalm from the skin of the victim. Airstrikes. Protest singers and songwriters respond. Demonstrate, educate, illustrate, operate and dedicate, while some sit and wait but still demonstrate, articulate, copulate, fornicate and thus procreate. Great. In the same decade, people fight for black rights, African civil rights because it's only right. Martin Luther King, R.I.P. Malcolm X, R.I.P. Right? Same time you got acid, LSD, hallucinogenic, C20H25N30. Oh, acid does not necessarily make you flaccid. Free love, sitting in fields, smoking cigarettes, reach for the skies, flies. The Beat Generation, Kerouac, Ginsberg, Burroughs, Cochrane, Snyder, all don't give a shit. And then there's fashion. In line with sexual mores, the miniskirt. Women's rights, quite tight, bright, delight, excite, kite. Another decade. Continuation of drug revolution. Everyone's at it. Hippies, 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 hippies. Oh yeah, Woodstock, Glastonbury, Sunkist, Tent Fix, Mod Mix, Hendrix, Dirty Frog, Woodstock. And then came punk. Anti-establishment, anti-capitalist, anti-hippie, anti-melody, anti-government, anti-Debbie Harry. Ramones, The Clash, Joe Strummer, R.I.P. March 77, the Sex Pistols signed their record deal outside Buckingham Palace. God save the Queen. She ain't no human being, and there's no future in England's dreaming. The brains behind it, Malcolm McLaren, R.I.P. Vivienne Westwood. They both designed the punk scene. Early 70s Britain was a very depressing place. It was completely run down, there was trash on the streets. Total unemployment, just about everyone was on strike. Everyone was brought up with an education system that told you point blank, if you came from the wrong side of the tracks, then you had no hope in hell and no career prospects at all. Out of that came pretentious Johnny Rotten and the Sex Pistols, and a whole bunch of copycat actors after them. Punk was not cool, it was necessary. 80s. Grunge continued where punk left off. Kurt Cobain, R.I.P. 81 race riots hit the UK everywhere. Brixton, London, Toxteth, Liverpool, Chapeltown, Leeds, St Paul's, Bristol, Handsworth, Birmingham, Moss Side, Manchester. In 84, miners' strike across the north of England and South Wales. Thatcher wants a free economy, miners want their jobs. Thatcher wants cheaper coal from abroad, miners want their jobs. Thatcher wants privatisation, miners want their jobs, their livelihood, their beliefs, their food, their homes, their rights, their future, their past, their identity, their jobs. Everyone disillusioned, violence, hooliganism, young and old, everywhere. 89, Berlin Wall falls. Political changes in Eastern Bloc, civil unrest, erosion of political power from pro-Soviet government. People win, although much deterioration of communist power is spearheaded by Gorbachev. At the same time, in the Baltic states, the Velvet Revolution spells the end of communism in Eastern Europe. From Vilnius in Lithuania to Tallinn in Estonia, approximately 2 million people join their hands to form a human chain spanning over 600 kilometres. That's 370 miles further than London to Glasgow, 600 kilometres. It saw the subsequent independence of the Baltic states from illegal Soviet rule, the most beautiful protest ever staged. Shit, the 90s, New Labour. Beware, Blair, hair, nightmare. This is New Labour. This is New Labour. This is New Labour. This is New Labour. Bono, Geldof, shit off, fuck. Reality TV, subsumed. Banal into spectacle, subsumed. Ordinary into superstar, subsumed. Minor to celebrity, subsumed. Normality into abnormality, subsumed. The whole fucking country, subsumed. The Apprentice, Wife Swap, Dragon's Den, Britain's Got Talent, Pop Idol, who? You. X Factor, Celebrity X Factor, Dancing on Ice, Strictly Come Dancing, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Jake Goody, R.I.P, Puppet, Muppet, Stop It. Reality TV gives us choice, a real choice, like either left or right. Choice. Bebo, MySpace, Facebook, My Face, Twitter, Flickr, Aspiration, Perspiration, Fucked Up Nation, Happy Face, Multi-Race, Saving Grace, Hits, Tits, Fits. We love you, today's heroes. Zeros. 2003, airstrikes, demolish, simulate, destroy, powderize, pulverize from the skies, fighting for your country because of this, or doing this because of this. I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. Response? The largest organised worldwide protest the world has ever seen. Ever. Did they work? Or did they work? Iraq body count today, over 100,000 civilian deaths, over 100,000 civilian deaths. People trying to live normally, civilians. We need a new subversion, a new descent, a new line of attack. The old kind is useless, it doesn't work. Internalised subversion, June 09, apathy. Nothing to complain about, carry on as usual. Say yes to everything, carry on. It's all fine, no reason to moan. Nothing wrong, it's not worth it, everything's okay. Sarcasm, massive, everything is not okay. Be non-specific, be non-compliant, be non-political. Apathy, the apolitical dressed as political. There are too many things to protest about, so protest about nothing, but still protest. Protest something that cannot be subsumed by the machine. Protest from within the machine. Viva apathy. Form a movement, begin a revolution, May 2010, field protest, and whatever, yeah, maybe, well, dunno, probably, a field in New Zealand, a protest to no one, about nothing. What's the point? Is this our Vietnam? If so, is this our counterculture? You tell me.